Well, it's that time again. I hope the holidays and the New Year's treated you well, and it's time for another tutorial. And there he is, Mr. Perfect Curt Hennig. He was landed on Christmas and quickly, thanks to the event. He's currently maxed out right now at 120. Now, let's take a look at his moves. I run a purple-green move. This is beneficial for a couple reasons. One, the 100% takes what would be the third most powerful gem for Mr. Perfect and doubles it. Additionally, I've seen some inverses run the blue, purple, green. It is faster per se because the blue, if you put Lawler on him, the blue does start charged. And this individual did as well. In addition to Lawler, used Woods. You can go with Woods. You can go with Harper. It's the same idea to allow on turn 2 the purple gain green MP move and then the finisher. The problem is, as you'll see, you're looking at a gem that normally is normaled out around 1300, 1387. So the finisher is not even going to be a percentage closer to what I'm running here. And that's why I'm a big advocate here of running with the Woods RVD background with 2 purples and Mr. Pay-Per-View. Mr. Pay-Per-View takes the gems and he makes them 35% more damage, which, considering the finisher is 90% gem, I mean, you're literally taking almost 50% more on the increase in terms of on the finisher because you're enhancing those gems so much. Now, tag-wise, the real question will be whether or not, and I assume because the zombies remained, that December 2017 link remains. If it does, then Mr. Perfect might be the best versus guy in the game. And I'll explain to you why. If it doesn't, and we'll run a couple different ways so you can see him without the MP, how to play him. He's a little bit slower, and he does need 2 matches, but he still hits like a truck. Now, we're going to do as I normally do. We're going to go to versus because, generally speaking, there's not really much of an opportunity to face high-level talent otherwise. So what we're going to do is intentionally, I want to, let's see if I can find a Baylor somewhere in here. None of this is ideal. What we'll do, just because I want to show his power on his finisher, but what we'll do with this one first is we're going to run, instead of the December link, we're going to run a standard Diamond Exchange. This doesn't give us the MP, but it does enhance the finisher in terms of percentages, and we're going to go with this route right now. And this will kind of show you, just in case the December 1 MP link is gone, what he looks like. Also to give you an idea, minus the minute gem damage increase, what he looks like in feud. And I actually ran him as my primary technician in the feud last week, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. So here we are. What are we doing? Now, unfortunately, we know AJ is going to start charged, which is a heck of a bear. Additionally, we know it's going to be yellow. So it really does change what we're going to really want to do here. He's pretty much set up for 5 across, which, again, is less than ideal. So what we're going to do, just to kind of maybe spread this thing out, is we know the 5 across is coming. We also know he's probably going to hit it there. Let's get some purples out of the way so they don't get caught in the crossfire, and then we can get rid of that blue right there. So now, in this circumstance, this is a perfect situation. We hit purple and we hit the green. And in a regular routine here, that's all you need. All you need to win is to clip 1 match of the green and a 2 match of the purple. So it's over. I mean, literally, turn 2, good night. And we're going to take this green up. And we're going to take up the blue gem damage. So just before I unleash this monster on you guys, let's take a look at exactly what we're looking at. I mean, we're at 450. We're almost at 5,000 damage with all. And that's more than a striker. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay this. We're going to lay it right over here. And this is where I was really hoping we'd have a Baylor with that new Raw where we could see how much this finisher is. You can only use your imagination. So essentially we're choosing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have basically 10. We have 14 at 4,500 before you even start with 11 move damage. So, basically, I mean, we're talking silly numbers here. And then, as you can see, I'm setting up that green match down, and we might even get a wild card on that red, and this could just blow up the board. I would imagine this is probably well over 100,000. And there it is, as predicted. Yeah, I would imagine, and maybe somebody can go back, edit this, and go through and count the move damage. I mean, and feel free to comment below as to what that is. But that was an absolute monster in terms of a finisher. And that's what's amazing about him. Where you hit that finisher, nobody's getting up. I mean, I would argue, because it's where it is in the enhanced, I mean, his base damage on that is more than a Brock Lesnar level 120 black. So, I mean, you're talking about serious business here. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you something that you call me crazy about. We're going to face this Bray, and I'm going to use the December link. Now, all right, well, and I'm going to not even touch him stamina-wise. What'll be nice about this is it will show his damage. So let's take a look at this. So we're going to go. Now, with 1 MP, because of the charge rate on both the green, after you hit the up move, and the purple, the instant situation here is if you don't pick up, when I say pick up, I mean clip both a purple and a green on turn 1, then no matter what, the finisher's ready on turn 3. So really, all I have to do here is avoid Bray getting a red match, and it's over. Because there's no way he can beat me. And I just blew up the board with some red. So we got it here. And it's almost sad because I wanted to see how much Mr. Perfect's finisher is. And it looks like, based on what I'm matching here, it's probably not going to happen. So let's get something light. I'm going to leave those blues there and see what he can do. And let's hope that the finisher is less than 91,000. And I know that just sounds absolutely insane, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. So here we are. It's turn 3. I didn't have a purple or a green match, and both moves are ready to go. So what we're going to do based on the 5 is I'm going to try to clip it right over here. And again, this isn't for the light of heart. So the 11 move damage came off. Unfortunately, again, we're not going to see it. 61, that's nowhere near enough. And it's done and it's over. Yeah, I mean, so without anything attached to it, he came in at about, you figure 58, about 69 is where he came in at there. So, I mean, it's not for the faint